Paramshanti Bapuji. Today please tell us something about your book Anant Koti Bramandala Pralayam, which was written in 2007 or 2008. We would like to know the content of the book. This book has also been kept online on our website. Those interested can download it from the link provided below the video, and can read it, or take the printout of the same. Bapuji, please tell us about the salient features of this book. When does this great dissolution, magical pralay, of infinite solar systems take place? How does it occur, and who directs it?
We had completed this book Anant Koti Bramandala Pralayam in 2007. It was then printed in 2008. Now, before understanding anything else, we would have to know what infinite solar systems mean. Who created them? Why did he create them? How do they function? How does the great dissolution of these infinite solar systems take place? And who dissolves them? To understand this, first you will have to know the difference between a solar system and infinite solar systems. We have written this book with the help of 4 Vedas, 16 Upanishads, 18 Puranas that are present in our ancient Hindu scriptures. We have also taken some details from the book Parlak Punarjanam. We did not put any irrelevant information in this book. Now, what do we mean by infinite solar systems? What does infinite solar system mean in scientific term?
Bapuji, I would like to know your explanation and your understanding, based on the things that you have experienced and seen through your divine vision. Our mind would become clearer, if you could kindly tell us your understanding and discovery one by one with reference to each of the pages of the book, as you have given a lot of knowledge after 2008 which is not covered in this book, or is in limited amount, in this book.
Though this book was printed in August 2008, the matter for the same was prepared in 2006 and 07. Today I shall give you the summary of the book knowledge, and I shall also provide you with the knowledge based on the scientific terms in addition to the summary. As science and knowledge kept on developing, we started giving more and more knowledge based on scientific footings and through my divine vision.
Yes, it will be great to know it.
I will help you to understand it by combining scriptures and science together, and also by way of combining spiritual science and general science, which are developing rapidly. First, let me explain to you what infinite solar systems mean as per the scriptures on which the book is based. As per the scriptures, one solar system is called Brahman. If we go to page number 9, you will see the picture of our solar system. We have prepared this picture based on the knowledge from the scriptures. The owner of this solar system is called Shiv. How did he create this solar system? To make you understand better, first let me tell you about its creation in brief. The owner of this solar system, also called as the creator, is Shiv. He is in incorporeal form. The incorporeal Shiv thought that from one he shall become many. He thought of creating. Here we need to understand that the incorporeal Shiv is also the absolute power of the solar system, and absolute power has all the virtues, ethos and values. But people that are on the path of devotion calls incorporeal as virtueless, which is totally wrong according to me. From what I have experienced through meditation and yoga is that incorporeal has all the virtues. The incorporeal Shiv thought of creating the solar system. As soon as he thought, the place where he resided turned into the ultimate abode. Then the incorporeal Shiv created subtle Shiv. Subtle Shiv extracted Shakti, his nature, from within himself. So they together became Shiv Shakti. Shiv Shakti compositely created Vishnu. The Vishnu also extracted his nature, the Lakshmi, from within himself. A male extracts his nature. Nature means women or the female counterpart. He creates his nature as per his virtues and value. The Vishnu, in a combined form of Lakshmi Narayan, created Brahma through his umbilicus. Umbilicus signifies power. Brahma then created the 7 sages through his resolution power. The 7 sages then started creating their own creation. The earliest creation of the 7 sages were high-quality seraphs. Their body was made up of supreme elements and their souls were of supreme light. Thus the 7 realms for the 7 sages were created. The seraphs also started creating their own creations. The creations of the seraphs were also of high quality. The world in which they stayed was causal world and their body was causal body. Now causal body means body of supreme elements such as supreme air, supreme fire and supreme ether elements. The atmosphere in this world was also of supreme elements.
Bapuji, please tell us more about this creation. We have recorded your video on causal body. We would like to know more about these creations now.
Yes, I will be explaining it in detail and depth. The seraphs' creations then created soul in multiple numbers. They started creating their world through their resolution power. But due to the frequent use of their resolution power, their soul power decreased, which in turn converted their supreme elements into basic or gross elements, and slowly they started falling down. Thus the world of 3 elements was formed. The world of 3 elements mean the divine world, the world of God, world of air, fire and ether. The world from supreme elements came down to basic elements. Some of the high-quality souls kept on falling down into the 3-element world due to the loss in their soul power, while some souls that had power remained in their respective realms. Those souls that fell into the 3-element world were classified as God. The place in which they stayed was called heaven. While this was going on, some of the God from the heavens started losing their power and energy due to their innumerable resolutions to create their own creation and world. When their power and energy was lost, these God turned human. It'd been 50 years of Brahma since our solar system was created. In the early days of this solar system, there was no need of the sun, as the soul itself was very bright and powerful and its body was of supreme fire element. The soul was as good as or equal to the power of multiple sun. But as these seraphs started falling down to become God and then eventually human, Brahma created the earth and gave it a name of Mother Earth. Thus the world of 5 elements was created. The area of our solar system when created was of 1 light year. It was a big solar system then. There were uncountable layers and many realms in which all type of soul resided as per their power and energy.
Bapuji, if we calculate the humans in this world, and the total will be around 700 to 800 crores. Based on this, will you be able to kindly tell us how many souls were created when the creation had started? Also, how many souls in total will be there in our solar system as of now?
It isn't possible to accurately calculate the total number of soul in our solar system, but I can tell you one thing. This Earth is equal to 1 grain of mustard seed or 1 pinpoint in our solar system. The size of our Earth is negligible in this solar system. If we take the human souls on this Earth, the total will be around 700 to 800 crore, 7 to 8 billion. These human souls are nothing when compared to the billions and trillion times soul that are residing in the subtle world and the causal world above. Now try to understand what happened when the human soul lost power and fell further down. When the gods that had turned into human, again lost power and subsequently fell down, the 7 Hades were created below the earth to accommodate the falling soul. The names of these Hades were Etal, Vital, Sutal, Mayadal, Patel and so on. These Hades kept on forming below the earth as human soul turned into demons and monsters. Their 5 elements became heavy and so did their intellect and the mind. When they further started committing sins and losing power, they started falling into hell. This is how the heaven and hells got created in the early days of this solar system.
Bapuji, there was one episode of Ancient Aliens that was broadcasted on the History Channel which showed similar story. In that episode it was said that the Creator first created seraphs or the angels. It was also said that the Creator incarnated on the earth in human form, directed the seraphs or the angels to worship them. One of the seraph refused to oblige, stating that he was not a human but an angel. That seraph then set his own kingdom, and after some time he started turning into a negative soul, eventually turning into a demon. This story is similar to the knowledge that you have given. The gods and the angels themselves turned into demons and monsters slowly over a period of time.
See, along with our scripture, I have also read Bible and Quran. Now out of the total of around 700 crore human beings, around 500 crore are Christian and Muslims. They say that the first creations of the Creator were seraph or the angels. I have probably not found this written in our scripture, as most of the scriptures have the knowledge and history of around 5,000 years or so. You may find word or two that shall state the history beyond 5,000 years. But as far as I have understood and seen through my divine vision, the first creations that the Creator creates anywhere in this infinite solar systems are always seraphs or the high-quality angels. The world that He creates is of supreme elements, causal world. The body of the creation happens to be of supreme elements, and their soul happens to be of supreme light. But slowly, when the souls start creating their own creations in multiple numbers, the power in their soul decreases, and eventually from seraphs they turn to God, and from God they turn to human, and gradually from human to demons and monsters, and fall down to the 7 Hades, and eventually into the hell. This is an old story and is out of date in today's time. This, however, was a true story back then. Today, if you see, there are so many religions. Now from where does these religions came into existence? There are 4 yuga or epoch that take place on this earth, namely Satya Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Treta Yuga and Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga happens to be a 32,000 years. The Dwapar is double that of Kali Yuga. The Treta is thrice that of Kali Yuga, and Satya Yuga happens to be 4 times that of the Kali Yuga.
Bapuji, what are those realms that are shown in the book?
In this book different realms are shown, such as Bhu-Lok, which means earth. On top of it is Bhavar-Lok, then the Maha-Lok, Gen-Lok, the Tap-Lok. Then on top of it is the Satya-Lok or the Brahmapuri. On top of it is Vishnupuri. Furthermore, on top of it is Shivapuri, and on top of it is the ultimate abode.
So this is the picture of our solar system?
Yes, this picture is of our solar system. The creator of this solar system is Shiv. Shiv creates his solar system through the Brahma, governs it with the help of Vishnu, and destroys it with the help of Shankar. The creation of the solar system facilitated the creation of time, space and speed. Later on I shall tell you some more things on this topic of time, such as who created it, how did he create it, and so on. Today, everyone including the scientists are trying to find the correlation between the time, space and speed.
Bapuji, we have a separate video on this topic.
Yes, I know, but I will have to speak about it in this video as well. I will have to tell you the scientific reasoning on time, space and speed. As per whom does the time runs in the solar system? Who controls the speed of time? For example, if someone stays at Brahmapuri for a single second, the time on earth shall be equal to 1,00,000 years. Similarly, if one stays in the heaven for 1 day, it shall be equal to 1 year on the earth. So why does the speed of time differs at different realms or places? The completion on 4 epochs on the earth results in a partial annihilation. During this annihilation, all the pure, divine and harmonious souls are saved, and all the evil, negative, impure souls get destroyed. The completion of these 4 epochs result in this partial annihilation. Similarly, when this complete cycle repeats itself 71 times, a complete annihilation takes place. At this point of time the existence of Manu and Satrapa comes to an end. Manu and Satrapa are the progenitor of the human race. Different religions call them by different names. Some call them Adam and Eve. Some call them Adam and Hawa. So when the complete Yuga cycle repeats itself 71 times, It is known as one Manvantar. Manvantar is the lifespan of one Manu and Sattrupa. During this time the complete earth is destroyed or the complete annihilation takes place. The earth is said to get submerged into the water due to the great floods, and at this time the Vishnu comes to save the 7 sages and the seed souls.
So this is one annihilation?
Yes, it is also written in Bible and Vishnu Puran.
Now kindly tell us about the dissolution of infinite solar systems.
Yes, after completing this topic I shall be telling you about the dissolution and the great dissolution. During the complete annihilation, the Vishnu incarnates as a fish to save the 7 sages and the seed soul. This incarnation is called Matsya Avatar in the Hindu scriptures. Now, when the cycle of Manvanta repeats itself 14 times, or when the life of 14 Manu and Sattrupa gets over, an Aeon Holocaust Kalpralaya takes place. During this time, the 3 realms of the solar system, namely Bhulok Earth, Bhuvarlok and the Swarglok Heaven, are completely destroyed. This means that even the gods are exterminated, since the lifespan of God is equal to 1 Aeon or 1 Kalp of Brahma. 1 Kalp equal 1 Aeon equal 1 day of Brahma. During an Aeon Holocaust, Vishnu destroys the 3 realms, details of which are given in the book. He enters into the sun and increases its light and heat intensity, due to which the 3 realms are burned to ashes. After the Aeon Holocaust comes complete dissolution. It takes place when lifespan of Brahma gets over, that is his 100 years gets over.
Okay. So the Aeon Holocaust takes place when Brahma's 1 day is over, and the complete dissolution of the solar system takes place when Brahma's lifespan of 100 years gets finished.
When Brahma 100 years gets completed, the complete dissolution of the solar system takes place, as the life of a solar system is equal to the life of the Brahma, which is his 100 years.
So we are talking about the picture of the solar system that you had shown.
Yes. I am talking about the solar system and its lifespan, which is equal to the life of the Brahma.
This whole solar system's life is worth Brahma's 100 years.
Yes. The complete dissolution of the solar system takes place when Brahma completes his 100 years of age. Now if we see any common customs, what does the Creator or the Father do when his own creation or children consume all of his energy slowly and steadily? Or when he creates his creation more than his capacity limit? Same thing happens in the case of solar system. The Shiv loses all of his energy and power due to the frequent annihilations and Aeon Holocaust that take place in the solar system. Therefore, when the power of the Shiv gets wasted or drained out as Brahma completes his 100-year life cycle, the Shiv produces conflagration by entering into the sun and turns the whole solar system into ashes by burning it. Due to the complete dissolution, all the souls of the solar system are also destroyed. Now, have you understood the lifespan of a soul of the solar system?
Yes, Bapuji. But what happens to the seed souls during this complete dissolution?
Everything including the seed souls are destroyed. Each and everything gets merged in the Shiv. The Shiv creates the soul and the solar system from the power and the energy of supreme light that is present in his soul. He operates the solar system until the 100 years of Brahma. When he loses the power of his soul, he enters into the sun and produces conflagration to dissolve and burn the solar system. Now how does he do that? He does it by merging fire into air. Then air gets merged into ether, ether into great element Mahatattva, and then he merges the great element within himself. The creator of Shiv is called Maya Shiv. Many people are not aware of it. They do not know the difference between the Shiv and Maya Shiv, Vishnu and Mahavishnu, Brahma and Maya Brahma, Indra and Mahendra. The Shiv after dissolution goes to his creator the Maya Shiv and replenishes the power. Once he acquires the power, he again creates his solar system. I have given you the brief knowledge about this solar system. When our solar system was created, Its area was equal to 1 light-year. Currently the closest star or the Sun from our solar system is 4.5 light-years away. There are countless solar systems in our galaxy. Now the details of the galaxy is given on page number 14 of our book. There is the picture of the galaxy on the same page. The owner or the creator of this galaxy is Maya Shiv. We celebrate Mahashivratri. Is not it? Shivratri comes in every month, whereas the Mahashivratri comes once in a year. The Maya Shiv is the creator of Shiv. He is far more powerful than the Shiv, as he has the supreme light, millions or trillions times more powerful than that of Shiv. He happens to be in incorporeal form. How did he create infinite Shivs? The answer to that is very simple. Maya Shiv thought of becoming infinite. No sooner he thought, infinite Shiv of incorporeal form got created through him due to his resolution power. The Shiv then started emulating Maya Shiv, as they were the creations of Maya Shiv. When Maya Shiv turned into subtle form, Shiv also started doing the same. Whatever the Maya Shiv did, the Shivs followed suit. This is how infinite similar solar systems were created. As per the scientific theories, there are uncountable solar systems that are more or less similar in the way they are formed.
Bapuji, the picture that you are showing, is of our Milky Way galaxy?
Yes, this picture is of our Milky Way galaxy. The Maya Shiv from incorporeal turned into subtle form. He then extracted Mahashakti from within him. They together created Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu then extracted Mahalakshmi from within him, and so on. If you see the picture, at the center lies the Supreme Ultimate Abode. Supreme Ultimate Abode means the powerhouse. It is full of supreme light of incorporeal Mahashiv. The subtle Mahashiv and Mahashakti reside near the Supreme Ultimate Abode. Besides subtle Mahashiv and Mahashakti, resides the Mahavishnu and Mahalakshmi. Besides them at the Mahabrahma and Mahasaraswati. They then create Mahaindra. So a lot of souls get created near the center of the galaxy. The white circular area near the Supreme Ultimate Abode is made up of supreme elements. All the controlling souls of the galaxy stay in this portion near the Supreme Ultimate Abode. All the infinite solar systems rotate around this area due to the gravity of the Mahashiv. For example, the planet in the solar system revolves around the Sun due to its gravity. Similarly, the infinite solar systems revolve around the center of the galaxy due to its gravity. Recently I had seen on a TV that scientists have discovered around 200 billion giant suns that are revolving in our Milky Way galaxy. Now, how many solar systems will be there in our galaxy? The answer to it is very simple. There will be as many solar systems in the galaxy as many sun are there. This is why the word infinite solar systems was written in our scripture. So how does this infinite solar systems work? On whose power do they work? They work due to the power of Mahashiv. The center point of the galaxy happens to be full of supreme light, and due to the gravity of that light, all solar systems rotate and revolve in the galaxy, thereby receiving some power as well. The scientists say that they have been able to discover around 200 billion medium to giant sun in our galaxy. They also say that there is a possibility that 2 to 3 times sun of smaller dimensions might have got blocked behind these 200 billion giant sun. If we calculate based on this claim alone, there should be around 600 to 800 billion sun in our galaxy alone. Once I had seen a video of a renowned scientist from NASA. In that video he had stated that our Milky Way galaxy has 14 arms around its center point, and in each of the arm there are around 300 to 400 billion sun. So if we calculate this, then we get a figure of around 5600 billion sun that might exist in our galaxy. There are other people who have also claimed that there are even more sun in our galaxy, but we take the average of around 400 billion. The scientists have calculated around 1000 billion sun in our neighboring Andromeda galaxy. There are galaxies that are even bigger than our galaxy. All the sun revolve around the center of the galaxy. Our sun is estimated to be around 25,000 to 35,000 light years away from the center of our galaxy.
Bapuji, sorry to interrupt you. I want to ask you one question. We call our sun as sun sun god. The scientists say that there is one more sun which is 10 million times bigger than the one we have. So can we call that sun as super sun?
No. We can call it Super Sunday, as the Super Sun title may be given to the creator of the galaxy. In our galaxy, the Super Sun, that is Maha, is spread across the area of 1,000 light years. In our spiritual knowledge, we shall call the power of Mahashiv as Super Sun.
So, the Mahashiv created the Mahasuri, that is, Super Sun.
No. Sun were created much later. Our sun is estimated to have been created 5 billion years ago. Now how much time do you think has passed since our solar system was created? Brahma has crossed his 50 years. Since our solar system was created, Brahma 50 years is termed as Parad. So currently our solar system is in the second Parad of Brahma. At present we are in Brahma, first day of the second Parad. 7th Manvantara and 29th Yugatar to be precise. This is as per the time frame. Now Brahma 50 years mean how many human years? Brahma's 1 year is equal to 3.110 trillion human years.
Bapuji, how old is our earth in this context?
The earth was created as the seraphs and the gods started falling down.
But is there any specific age that you can tell us?
The earth is very old. Say it is countless years. If we analyze the history of the solar system, we can say that for the first 20 years of Brahma, the seraphs and angels inhabited the world. Then later on, for the next 10 years of Brahma, the world was inhabited by the god. The human and the earth was created after the first 30 years of Brahma as the gods started falling down. We may say that the age of earth is roughly around 20 years of Brahma. The creation of earth made it necessary to create the sun. There was no need of a sun during the early days of the creation of the solar system, as the souls of the seraphs and God had a lot of power and light in them. The light from their soul was more than enough, and also their body radiated light and glow.
This means the earth would also be vacant and sterile, and without any life form, when it was first created.
Yes, as the god lost their soul power, they fell down and took the human form. The earth, when created, was vacant and sterile, as it was created much earlier than actually needed. Brahma always creates every necessary thing much earlier than actually required or needed. When the human were first formed, they did not had to eat or drink to sustain their life. They only had to make use of the resolution power. They only had to think about food, and their body used to get the nutrients without having to eat anything physically. It only recently that humans started eating and hunting for food. In early days, there was a divine tree on earth that fulfilled the wishes. As the souls from the upper realms kept on coming down, they created different kinds of birds, animals and plants with the help of their resolution power. They then slowly turned negative from their positive form. These souls later on became worms and germs. As the souls kept on falling down, the 7 Hades had to be created, and then further 55 crore hells were also created. This resulted in the formation of heaven and hell. The souls that were pure and did good deeds went to heaven, while those negative souls who committed sins fell down to hell. These things were there earlier, but now our solar system is open and democratic. There is democracy in the whole solar system above. The hypocrisy exists only on the earth and in some layers of the subtle world where ghosts, spirits and monsters reside. If we go beyond 16 crore km from sun gravity towards north, we will find no religion, no caste, no creed that exists. There are thousands of layers in the subtle world. The negative souls reside close to the earth in different layers of the subtle world.
Bapuji, when will the human understand that he has to give away fights, hatred, and realize that this is all wrong? Why does he need to fight here, if there is no religion, caste or creed in the upper realms?
See, a human being is well aware that he won't be able to take away anything from here when he leaves this body.
Yes, everyone will know at least this much.
But he thinks that he will accumulate so much wealth before his death, that his 7 generations will be able to live happily. I have seen this while appearing for income tax cases for some clients. A human becomes so greedy that he starts accumulating wealth through wrong ways. When he dies, He says to himself that all the money that he has made is of no use. All he has to take along now are the sins that he committed while accumulating the wealth through wrong deeds. Everyone knows it. Let us not waste our time and energy by thinking and discussing about it. We were discussing about solar systems and galaxies. So now what is the lifespan of a galaxy? We know that the lifespan of a solar system is equal to 100 years of the Brahma of that solar system. The power of the Mahashiv also tends to decrease over a period of time and eventually gets over, just like Shiv. It is written in our scriptures that infinite solar systems get created and destroyed within every second. For example, a single second in Brahmapuri is equal to 1 lakh years on earth. 1 year in Brahmapuri translates into 3.110 trillion years on earth. Similarly, 1 second of Mahashiv is equal to 100 years of Brahma. Therefore it is written in the scriptures that infinite solar systems get created and destroyed within every second of the Mahashiv.
Bapuji, where will the Shiv, Vishnu, or the Shankar of this solar system be?
The incorporeal Shiv of this solar system is in the upper realm. The subtle Shiv, the Vishnu and the entire God have turned into human beings. There is a democracy in this solar system. There is no one to control it. Now coming back to the topic of Mahashiv, when Mahashiv loses his power due to the constant creation, he turns into Mayakal, the Lord of Time, and dissolves all the infinite solar systems by absorbing them in each of his cells. So how does he do it? There will be so many suns that will revolve around him. So to dissolve and absorb them he will first transform all the solar systems. For example, consider that our solar system has a combination of gross elements and supreme elements in it. In order to dissolve and absorb it, Mahashiv will transform everything to supreme light in a fraction of a second. The turning of Mahashiv into Mayakal signifies the completion of the time wheel or the time cycle. Within a second the power will spread across in all directions and all the infinite solar systems will be transformed into supreme light from whatever element combination that they had. He would then absorb them in each of his cells. Mahashiv, one cell equates to one solar system. After dissolving the solar systems he will need the power to again create his new creation. The diameter of our galaxy is 1 lakh light years. Our sun rotates in our galaxy at a speed of 220 kilometers per second. The current position of our sun in the galaxy is somewhere between north and east. All the sun rotate in the galaxy and it takes roughly around 200 to 250 million years for each sun to complete one revolution in the galaxy. The sun in the galaxy rotates and revolves in the galaxy similar to the Earth, which rotates upon its axis and also revolves around the sun in our solar system. The sun that are closer to the center of the galaxy revolve at a very high speed of around 1 crore kilometer per second because of the high gravity at the center. There happens to be a lot of power at around 3,000 light years area from the center point of the galaxy.
Bapuji, what is a black hole and where is it located?
Many say that there is a black hole at the center of the galaxy that cannot be seen. Black hole is an energy. It is nothing but the supreme light of the Maya Shiv. Let me tell you something about a black hole. First, scientists used to say that a black hole means a black color hole at the center, but a DOES and look like black in color. The power of Maya Shiv cannot be seen with the help of gross equipment as it is supreme light. Will the human be able to see the soul or the subtle world spirits that are in 3 elements?
No.
Similarly, even the God that happened to be of 3 elements, won't be able to see souls and body of supreme elements.
Oh. Even the gods won't be able to see supreme elements?
No. Even the God won't be able to see seraphs or the angels as their body will be of supreme elements. They won't be able to see the causal world. If the God happens to go to causal world, and if his body gets transformed into body of supreme elements, and his soul gets converted into supreme light, only then he will have the faint vision to see the ultimate abode. So compare this with the power of supreme ultimate abode. The supreme ultimate abode is full of supreme white light. Generally its color is light golden, but at the center of the galaxy where it originates, Its color happens to be pure white. This supreme light isn't possible to capture in the telescope made up of gross elements. When we can capture simple elements such as air or ether or the ghost or spirits which are of three elements, how will we be able to capture the supreme light? Now the scientists say that the black hole is some kind of energy. Anything that enters into it will get diluted.
Yes, they say that, if a watch is thrown in it, then the time of that watch will also get diluted.
Anything and everything that goes in it, other than the supreme light, will be diluted in a fraction of a second. It is supreme light after all. Anything that goes into it will get diluted and converted into supreme light. Scientists call this as black hole. A few days back I had said that there is no black color at its center. Just like there are many suns in our galaxy that have turned into black hole. They can be seen, but if you go near it, it will suck you up and will destroy everything. Even if other sun came close to it, it will suck it and destroy that sun. It will transfer all its energy and light, and will destroy it as it is made up of supreme light. It will convert everything into supreme light. Therefore the center of the galaxy is nothing but the supreme light of the Maya Shiv. It is energy and power. Recently these scientists have started saying that it is not a black hole but a white hole. They might have been able to understand it or may have captured some white energy radiating from the center of the galaxy in their advanced equipment. They are now saying that all the star or the sun are made up of these white energy or light, and the sun keep on creating and destroying with the help of this energy. Whenever needed, Maya Shiv turns into Mayakal and dissolves and absorbs infinite solar systems in each of his cells. This phenomenon is called Great Dissolution. This Great Dissolution is as per our scriptures, and our scripture are very old. The one who wrote scriptures wrote them around 5,000 years ago. They might have recollected this by means of divine vision, or it may have been recorded somewhere in their soul, or someone might have helped them to emerge this knowledge, or any of the divine souls from the upper world might have directed their rays and made the Vyas Muni to write it down. This story is old, but there could be something even older. Puran means old story, old history and geography. This great dissolution takes place only up to Maya Shiv or Mayakal. There was one word that I had read in our scriptures. It was said that there are uncountable galaxies, and when some of them come together, they are called Naharika. I had read it in our scriptures, though I might not be able to tell you accurately for what that word Naharika was used. I had read that, when many galaxies come together, they form Naharika. Think of it as a cluster of galaxies.
That means when 10, 12 galaxies come together, it is called Naharika.
Yes, when say around 25-30 galaxies come together, they are called Naharika. Scientists say that there are many universes if we go beyond these galaxies. They have given it the name universe. But in our knowledge path I say it Paramahbrahman, that is the universe.
Bapuji, we will continue further in the second part of the video. Thank you so much.